up free, I make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up. 3 a.m. we like oh, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Pistol snap back to Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down. Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Here's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. A tight end in motion now. Purdy now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set. Yellow.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And John's to punch for the second time in this opening quarter. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. They'll bring this up to the 22. Jair Brown on the tackle. The 22-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Walker.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Now Darnold. This is caught at 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready? Ready, ready?
Milroe going to look to run it himself, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe, touchdown Seahawks. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? They punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll send the tight end in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down. Here's McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. Down the right sideline. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The throw here is complete. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We go, stop.
Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here goes side. Hey, side.
They run with Walker. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup. So break yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. Oh, if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and goal.
Here goes side. Hey, side.
Throwing, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10 for Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get set. Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, going to gain it to. Good enough for the first down.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, they need 3.
Get set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. From the gun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Purdy going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's Saul, the man in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading or reaction. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Now Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Down the sideline. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Pistol snap back to Darnold. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Now Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Alec Mustafa on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Niners' 30-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Oh, the ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends. And
he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his first touchdown this year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
36-yard line. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. Finding room across the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Outside. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Outside.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. And it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Viking 18.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return, but he'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he will score. Game on. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again?
So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. drive starts on the ground with Walker. He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
49ers 25. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. This is Hunt down that right sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10. Purdy. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Seahawks are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. There's that man again, another catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
At the 7-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
6 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
At the 49-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Purdy now on second complete to Pearsall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's complete to Watkins. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
Again in the air for Purdy. That is caught. What a throw. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. From the pistol, here's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Walker, first down and more. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man coming across the field, he's got him. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off and drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that one incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They look underneath here for McCaffrey. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Purdy gonna put it up again. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kicking team up for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go outside.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd down, 3 to go.
We go outside.
To throw is Donald. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, Milroe, this is designed run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the
Protect